On journey this morning, I was able to find my way around. I think I got some stares from people. I'm not sure if it's the messy hair look or the jet lagged eyes or my awesome tie-dye t-shirt or my cool cut-off jean shorts or my rockin' green tennis shoes, which people in New York make fun of for it too, but I love them and they're comfy. So ha. Okay, I found, I think, a little school this morning. I found a park. I found a place where old men were playing soccer. I found these weird exercise machines, like in the park, where old ladies were doing this twisting motion, like limbering up their joints, I think. Mind you, this was like 7:30 in the morning. Um, so it was kind of cool. And then I just kept walking, and I have no idea what direction I'm going in. But I took pictures of my building and my address and everything like before I left, so that and like my street and what it looked like, so that if I had any trouble getting back, I could like find someone and point to that on my camera and be like, "How do I get here?" I brought my Korean book. I brought my enormous bottle of water because like who knows if I was gonna get lost for hours. And I brought Korean won. So anyway, I'm walking along. I found some really awesome stuff. I did actually bring my camera and I started taking pictures. And as soon as I pop the little card out here and upload them into the computer, I'll share that with you on the blog. Maybe even on Facebook, even though I'm not like a huge Facebook fan. So I found a river. And all along the river, this was like the coolest part of the thing. All along the river, there's like two lanes of pavement, and one lane is painted green, and there was everyone walking and running, and then there was another pavement painted red, and it had like the dash line like cars go, but it was for bicycles. And so lots of people were down at the river this morning, but when I was walking out on the streets, there was like no one around. Like it felt like that scene from I Am Legend when like he's like the only guy walking around in the city. It was just very surreal feeling like I was the only one awake at 7:30 in the morning. Um, Lo and behold, which I think is like the fifth time I've said that this video, they were down at the river. So I found my running spot, which is awesome. I have a feeling that early mornings are going to be my running time because it is probably going to get really hot and humid. But I'm totally stoked about this. So it's along the river. It's not a pretty river. It is brown, but it moves. There were people there, like, not fishing, but they were like, maybe they were fishing, but they were on like they were squatting and they were like digging things out of the river. I think one guy might have been doing his laundry. I'm not really sure. But the cool thing is also, and I took pictures of this, there were stepping stones to cross to the other side of the river because on both sides of the river was this walking path. So I don't know how far it goes. I don't know, like, if it, I turned around and came back so I would made sure I knew where I was. And then on my way back, I was looking at, stuff on the streets and trying to read some of the street signs and figuring out where I was and if it seemed familiar. And I did a really good job, actually. Like, I had a general idea of where I was going and what I was doing. It circles back around on itself. I'm totally excited to figure all of that out at some point. I haven't eaten much, though, so I didn't feel like today was really the day. So I managed to, I walked down to one bridge, an overpass, and then I got to one corner and I was like, hey, I've been here and I was here last night and I was here this morning and it looked familiar. And twice now, 2 times, I have shopped at the convenience store. The first time I bought 2 liters of water and some crazy green tea drink with a weird flavor, and I don't even know what it was, and the Korean girl with me didn't know what it was either, but I drank it because it didn't matter. I was so thirsty. So I paid with my Korean won that I brought over, which was kind of cool. now I have all these like Korean coins that I don't really know what to do with. So we'll see. Now this morning for breakfast was a different story. There is nothing open in my area at 7:30 in the morning. So except the convenience store, which is open 24 hours. So I got into the convenience store because I originally just wanted to go get a cup of coffee and like toast something, eggs. I would settle for a bowl of rice at this point. Um, Convenience store it was. So I found these things, and luckily it says mixed nuts on it. So I bought these because I needed a little bit of protein, and they were all right. I think these were really expensive though. I feel like I spent like $3 on this little bag. Um, but I I didn't really care right now because I just need food and nothing is open. I also got, this is kind of weird. The eggs here, by the way, are not white. They are like mocha colored. They're like really brown. Um, and they have Good Morning eggs. So pre-packaged hard-boiled eggs, and they were awesome. I don't know what they're sitting in. Like they were kind of like sweet, but and vinegary, but whatever it was perfect, and it calmed my stomach down, which because I was like really really hungry. Um, so these were awesome, and I think this was like $1.50. I think it was like 1,500 won. And instead of a coffee shop, I did find iced coffee, um, which probably has a crap load of sugar in it that I don't even want to know about, and it didn't matter. I needed some caffeine. So I bought this little cup, and it has a foil seal over it, and it's in the cooler section, and the straw is like taped to the side, and you just pop the straw through, and this was gone in 2 sips. um, Rest assured, I will be venturing out again, hopefully with some of my other teachers, and getting an actual meal and actual coffee. I just wanted to show you guys that. So then I decided when I got home that I'm going to try to translate. This is maybe silly for you guys, but I really want to learn how to read the language. I'm starting to recognize the letters, which makes me feel kind of cool. The restaurant right out my window back there is called Kimchi. And I knew it was called kimchi because I can read the letters. So that's kind of neat. My Korean pronunciation isn't so great yet, though. And I've only said 2 words. 안녕하세요 is good morning, and 감사합니다 is thank you. And the convenience store guy was really friendly. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update. I'm here. I made it. I'm tired. I'm going out to dinner tonight with my supervisor. Her name is Elisa, and she's Korean. The most curious thing she told me last night in my delirious state of jet lag was that her mom was really excited to meet me or hear about me or very curious about me. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So I guess on the same note, my mom's very curious too, so it makes sense. I probably have some more cleaning to do. I have not unpacked my suitcases yet for my clothes. I'm not really sure where to put everything. And I'm crossing my fingers that I might be able to convince Elisa that I need a different apartment. I have not cleaned the kitchen or the bathroom because at this time I'm a little overwhelmed by trying to do that. And because I'm not ready to cook anything yet, I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I miss everyone, but I'm really excited. I'm glad I finally made it. P.S. The streets here are really like safe from 2 people that I've talked to, like girls, females. Never any problems. Obviously I'm not going to be walking around at, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, getting my drink on, because I don't get my drink on anyway. But I'm not going to be out there alone. So I will go running at the river alone, though. Mom, I'll let you know what the name of the river is as soon as I find out. And for now, I guess goodbye. So, this is my first video post of my Korean adventures, and you got to see a little bit of my apartment. I will post those pictures that I mentioned as soon as I can. 안녕하세요.